right, so we're going to get right to our first section of the workout. It'll be a triplet, so A1, A2, A3. A1 will be the reverse cranks on the rings, where we will start in a pike position, get to a back lever, go down the skin of the cat, and keep repeating. We'll shoot for 3 to 5 reps. A2 will be a plank in the supine position, which means face up. This will be over top of 2 benches, and this is where we'll use the weight plate. A3 will be dumbbell lifts in the supine position. So again, we'll be on the bench using the dumbbells, laying face up, mimicking a back lever style push. So that's our first triplet. Let's go. Onto the rings. So Jared's lucky because I'm here to still him, but you may be on your own. So we'll start on the pike, we'll go to the back lever and lower to the skin of the cat. Pull back up, into the back lever, we'll lower down to the skin of the cat hang. So that's number 2. We're going to our 3rd rep. Lever, lower, back up. Going to number 4, making sure you're breathing in between these reps. And the last one, going for number 5. Lever, lower down. Good. Later on, we'll show you another variation that's a little easier if you need that one too. So going to the benches, grabbing the weight plate, trying to make contact with your shoulders on the back side, heels on the front side. So the weight plate's gonna go right in the midsection, right over the belly button and hips, and we're gonna be holding this for 20 seconds. So let's get that on the clock, and we're rolling. This is also a good exercise for handstand work too. You'll be working the whole posterior side of the body, trying to be completely straight. We're working the hip extension muscles because when you do back levers, you do need to be able to hold your body up against gravity using these muscles. And we are good. At the 20-second mark, come on out. So staying where we are, now we're grabbing the dumbbells and we'll be doing the back lever style push. So we'll be doing between 8 and 12 of these. We'll be shooting for 12 reps because we're fresh. It's round 1, that's 2 reps, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Okay, that's the first triplet. Take a breath. We're gonna go right back to the rings to do the reverse cranks. So we're gonna be sticking at 3 to 5 rep range. So this might look like 4 reps round 2. We'll see how we are. So I'm gonna give Jared that still again. Going to the pike position. Going for our first rep to the back lever and hang. Pull back up. Pike, straight back. That's 2. Great place to breathe is definitely the inverted hang and the skin of the cat. Good. Jared's feeling strong. We're going for 5 reps. Good. Excellent. Okay, going to A2, the supine plank. We're going to get 20 seconds back on the clock. Ready, and begin. We are in. This is essentially a rest move because you are just statically holding. You should be able to breathe here. You want to make this feel like a rest move. You want to be that strong that this is not too difficult. You're obviously engaging your muscles, but you want to be able to do this with ease. And good, that's 20 seconds. Getting ready for the back lever lift with dumbbells in the supine position, and we'll be going for 10 reps in round 2. So one thing we can also do is keep the head more neutral here. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Okay, notice that the arms were locked and the palms are face up when Jared did those exercises. Okay, so that completes the second round of the A block. We're going on to set number 3 for this first triplet. Okay, going to the reverse cranks. Actually here now we're going to give you one more variation, which is a skin of the cat, pull back up to a pike. So starting off the inverted hang, we'll go from the pike down to the skin of the cat position. We'll just pull back up. This is a regressed version if the first variation was too difficult. So just really going from skin of the cat, pull back up to pike. Working the same muscle groups, just a little bit easier. Okay, going to the plank, getting our 20 seconds back on the clock, ready, and begin. Jared's got a nice straight body here. He's pointing his toes, gauging his quads, his glutes. Heart rate goes down a little bit while we're still working. And good, that's 20 seconds. Third piece, back lever lift with dumbbells. Going for 8 reps now. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. How are you doing so far, Jared?
Arms are feeling it.
Okay, so that's the first triplet. Let's get a quick drink of water. So while Jared is recovering, getting some water, I will explain what the next couplet is. We'll be moving to the dip station in addition to having the ring still involved. So just a slight change in our environment here, but the B1 exercise will be a static back lever hold. So earlier I mentioned that you should identify which back lever you can hold for 15 seconds. So if you're able to hold a straddled back lever for 15 seconds, I want you to use a sub-maximal version of that, maybe some kind of open tuck version. So you're not trying to train your max lever here, but something that you will be using for 8-second holds when we do this. So some kind of back lever hold for 8 seconds, and then B2 we'll be using station for dips. So in our case, we have 2 platforms with parallettes on top, maybe have parallel bars, maybe just have a single rail, but place to do dips. So we'll bounce back and forth 3 different times. Okay, Jared, are you ready for the next couplet? Okay. Static back lever hold, 8 seconds. So I think Jared's going to be doing the full length back lever. Okay, entering in, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, coming out. Going to the dip station. We're going for a set of 12 this first round. So our station's a little bit low, so we're going to be bending the legs here, getting to 12 dips. So this is number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Okay, good. So that station definitely works the anterior deltoids, much like the back lever we'll be doing. Notice Jared went nice and low as he could go, with the shoulder going a little bit lower than the elbows, depending on what your body can take, but more range is better, especially if you're preparing to do the back lever. Okay, coming back to the rings. So this is a couplet, meaning we're just gonna have 2 stations back and forth, 3 rounds. Okay, going to the back lever hold, 8 seconds is the goal again. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good push. Getting ready for dips. We're gonna go for 10 reps this time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Last round. Here we go. Jared's definitely feeling it, but he's up for the challenge. Hopefully you are too. And a little lower right there. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Just got it in there. This is good. The struggle is real. Okay, last round of dips. So again, sticking between 8 and 12. So if you're still feeling strong, you can totally get to that 10, 12 mark. Jared, how are you feeling? We're going 8, 10, 8. We're on for 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now these are supersets using similar muscle groups, so this is why the fatigue can build up pretty fast. We're sticking with 8 to 12 range on some of these because that's an overlapping area of hypertrophy strength. Yeah, this is a superset of similar muscle groups in some cases. So if you're feeling fatigue, extra fatigue, that's why. So that rounds out the second portion of the workout. third thing we'll be going to will be more injury prevention style and body shaping. When training the back lever, we talk a lot about how there's a lot of stress on the elbows, and maybe you should try the supinated version to take stress off of it, but maybe you want to train this version, but your elbows are a little uncomfortable still. So that's what we need to actually train the biceps, because it'll counteract any kind of hyperextension, meaning if my elbow were to bend the other way, the way it's not supposed to go so much, but rather pulling the arm back into a more neutral position and engaging it. So the third set we'll be doing is a couplet. So C1, we'll be doing what's called a prone lift to work the back extension muscles, and then C2 will be working the bicep curls, and we'll bounce back and forth between those two. And we'll stick to higher numbers for them because, like I said, the bicep curl, we'll be doing more than 12, maybe around 15, because that's a good number to get more blood flow, injury prevention style. We're not trying to max out and really load the dumbbell to be extremely high in weight. So we'll show you two variations. What we have here of a platform, as I mentioned, this is 30 inches off the ground. We'll be doing 15 reps of the back extension or prone leg raise exercise. We're actually just lifting the legs up. It's not extending the back, but opening up the hips. So again, we're working this posterior side, back extensors. The glutes should be squeezing and engaged here because you need to do this for your back lever. So we're throwing it towards the end of our workout because essentially this area of your body's fresh. We fatigued the shoulders pretty well in that first round and the upper body. Okay, so 15 reps finished. So we'll go to the bicep curls. We can still use those from the first round. So we're going to 15 reps for injury prevention, keeping the biceps healthy. Maintaining good breath throughout, not leaning back, keeping a straight body, and keeping those muscles healthy. Great. Okay, so back to round two, to the prone lift, leg lift. Here's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. And back to the biceps. How are the arms feeling? You're getting tired? Okay, so maybe now we're gonna stick between 12 and 15. So maybe you have to drop in weight, but we wanna stick slightly higher rep range on purpose. And if you notice in the last round, the back extension could be really just a horizontal. If you use too much momentum, it makes it easier. So a slow tempo is good really for all of this. Bicep curls for the prone leg raise. Okay, for the third round, we'll show you just Superman. So maybe you don't have the box or maybe you're too tired, but we can come to the floor and we'll be doing the Superman hold. So we can stick to 15 seconds on here. So maybe you don't have the box, but you rather still want to work the same muscles, and we'll do a 20-second lift. So Jared, you can lift when ready. So I've got the clock running. We're going for 15 seconds. That's 5 down, 10 to go. And again, he's using the same muscles as he would in the lower half of his body for the back lever by holding his legs up. We've got 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay, last round of the bicep curls. 3, 4, 5, 6, T is real, 7, I'm sure you're feeling it back home, 8, 9, 10. So this is actually the point where we would actually go lower dumbbells. So Jared, let's get rid of these dumbbells. And you can actually even do an active recovery of just mimicking this motion. You can be tensing up this bicep, but instead of leaning back for more of these reps, let's actually do a unweighted version of some bicep where the muscle blood flow is still pumping in there. We can leave it at that. Okay, good. That's the whole back lever style workout. So let me ask Jared, what is most fatigued?
Definitely my biceps and my triceps.
They are tired. Okay, how about forearms from gripping? Anything?
Forearms are a little tight, not terribly tired, just kind of tight. And shoulders are a little tired too.
Okay, well, firstly, actually, congratulate you on finishing the workout. Hopefully you did as well, but let's go to the cool down side of things. So we'll just come over here to the mat. So we'll start first with the forearm. So as I mentioned, there's a lot of gripping. Jared feels a little bit in the forearm. It's not the biggest piece yet, but we can get a little bit of both here. So just stretching out forearms and the wrists. I'm gonna try bending the elbow, leaning backwards a little bit, trying to feel slightly different areas of the forearms. And again, while we're cooling down, we want to be able to breathe normally, breathe regularly. It'll help relax you. We're other side of the ramp up. When we warmed up, everything was ramping up. We hit the peak of our workout. Now we're going down the hill and want to bring everything back to homeostasis, to normal resting levels. So as Jared mentioned, the biceps were fatigued. We can actually get the shoulder stretch where you're sitting down, arms are behind you, and this will get a little bit of a stretch of both. We'll get the stretch of the biceps because this is now elongating, and we're stretching the anterior deltoids as well, very similar to the skin of the cat. So again, holding this at least 30 seconds, breathing, trying to relax. Does not have to be strenuous, aggressive stretch. And let's see what else. So biceps, shoulders. How's your back? Oh, triceps, you said. Triceps. We can try to get to similar to like a child's pose position, and with the arms overhead, and then one arm back, and just pushing your hand to the upper back shoulder area to stretch out the triceps right here. So again, holding this and continuing to breathe, where we're trying to relax the muscles, relax the body, get the heart rate back down, and rather than finish the workout and grab the gym bag and get out the door like a lot of us like to do because we're in a rush, but always smartest to do some kind of cool down. So this workout was structured where we put the specific and the more taxing things for the back lever in the beginning and worked our way down to the injury prevention type stuff towards the end. So really at this point of the cool down, we're getting whatever your body needs. Everybody's different. If I were doing this workout, that might be taxing me a little bit differently from Jared. So those were the hot spots that he felt, and he's getting a little bit more overhead stretching, lower back stretching. But anyway, the workout was designed to have that specific stuff in the beginning. We hit up the back lever intensive items at the start, hit more of the peripheral parts, and then the injury prevention pieces. So this would be an excellent workout to be doing twice a week, and hopefully you can start upgrading some of the pieces to it. Maybe the back lever starts to become more of a straddle back lever if it was a tuck, or maybe from straddle to half lay or full body position. The dips, for example, could be a leaning forward style dip. So the intensity can rise throughout the workout the more you do it, but this is an excellent workout to do at least twice a week if you're working on the back lever. So Jared, you did a great job today, and thanks for joining in. That concludes our back lever style workout. Hopefully you made it through. Be sure to check out more of our material. We've got an excellent assessment from the Movement Athlete. If you've not checked that out yet, it'll assess where you are, your strength levels. It'll help you determine what kind of back lever, what kind of push-up, whatever you're trying to work. It'll help you determine what skill level you're at. It'll build a workout for you and become more intense or less intense depending on what's appropriate. So check out our other platforms on social media, Instagram and TikTok. So like I said, thanks for joining in. I'm Jesse and this is Jared, and that's the back lever workout.
So how strong are you? Calisthenics is the ultimate in bodyweight training because it's fun, challenging, and rewarding, but it's also difficult to know where to start in the whole process. So that's why we created a free calisthenics fitness assessment, and what this will do is we'll help you find out exactly where you are, your pathway of calisthenics mastery. It'll help create personalized workouts for you. It'll help you achieve your goals faster. So we want everyone to have access to this regardless of their budget and location. So as long as you have internet, you'll be able to take control of your fitness program. So click below for the free assessment tool.